Yeah, BMV on the radio.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? We just had Chipsy Nuffin. Awesome guy.
Awesome.
Talking him outside. We're gonna have him back on.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, it was great. Love talking to him. Love talking to him outside too. And I hope we can do an uncensored interview with him sometime in the future.
Just a rocker guy. But right now we got Ramzy in the studio.
Yes, you do. Ramzy Swice.
I didn't want to say it because I was about to say. I was gonna say Swice, and then for some reason the whole
we had a whole argument.
He screwed me up.
I thought it was no S.
That's what happened.
It was one.
He's like, no, it's Weiss. It's Weiss. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's an S in there somewhere.
Yeah.
What's at the end?
That's German.
And
yeah.
Wise.
That's German.
Or you could just say wise. That's a good compliment. You could call me Ramzy the Wise.
And then let's go right into it. I don't like saying like comedian because sometimes people don't like it. I don't know why. Would you consider yourself a comedian?
Did you come up with that question yourself?
I did. With my box of 24 color Crayola crayons. That's right out of the box of generic questions I asked right off the bat.
Well, why don't you? Do you have an answer to it?
It's what we call an underhand pitch.
If you think you're a comedian?
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty much me asking you.
I know, but I want you to answer.
It's a setup.
Yeah. I would say you. Yeah, probably you do. I didn't know if you wanted to go more.
I'm like 50% comedian.
Or writer. You know.
I'm like 50%. Some people say tragedian instead of comedian. But it's a one-man show. I mean, even ventriloquism, you know, it's a one-man show. But a comedian has a set. They don't use. I mean, they do use papers, but I mean, I don't really know. I mean,
like rolling
it's
papers.
Comedian. People say I'm not a comedian because I don't repeat the same joke.
So what would you consider? Like, what would you consider yourself then? If you describe your comedy, because clearly you do comedy regularly. You've been doing it a long time. How would you actually go and describe what your comedy is then?
Well, Rico, my cameraman, he says that it's every show, which is I record to show loyalty to the idea of I never repeating a joke and to my fans. But Rico says it's more of a rise to fame. My web series, I should not call it. It's called I Never Repeat a Joke. He says I should call it my rise to fame. I don't know if fame is you know ultimately what I want to you know as a comedian, but I mean
So you do.
I do comedy all the time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you do call yourself a comedian.
I guess.
What do you mean? 50, he said 50%.
Do you go
50%.
on stage to make people laugh, or what are you talking about?
I know, but the reason why I don't want to say those three words that I'm a comedian is because I'm gonna get a lot of flack from a lot of people, and I'm sick and tired of that.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Well, because I've watched you perform a few times, and every time I saw you, you do never repeat the same joke, and you go on probably almost every night of the week. Or like a couple times a week.
My show number 60 will be at Ashbury on Wednesday.
This Wednesday coming up?
59 was last Wednesday. Yeah, you were there.
Oh, okay. And
yeah,
then,
this Wednesday coming up, Ashbury, number 60.
How long does it actually like?
30 comedy venues.
What do you like when you write? What's the difficulty that you actually have to like come up to by not repeating the same joke? Like, how much time and effort do you put into every set list and stuff like that? Because, like, what do you aim for, like, 5 minutes every week?
Well, I was reading this article that said that the DNA, a piece of DNA has carries 3.5 megabytes of information or something like that.
Okay.
So, I mean, I try to find the essence. When I go on stage, it's like a battle of shadows, like, you know. And if you're over there and you have your essence, you have your theme, your DNA. I can't really. The best way to describe it is just like a thread or just something to fall back on. I feel that's why every video of mine has a theme. So that's ultimately what I want. I have 60 shows, 60 themes. You know, it's easy to make jokes about Anybody can make a joke, because a lot of jokes are just wordplay anyway. I mean, that's what SNL does, and they've been doing that for like 30 years.
Is that like your focus then? Like, are you, would you say that you focus more on the wordplay of just the common English language and like twisting it to make it your own theme then?
I think I've came from that background because I've been a writer for 11 years.
Okay.
And I have a great vernacular. I'm very.
It's a big word.
I'm very.
It's a big word that I don't know the meaning of. Vernacular. It sounds like a Tom Cruise movie to me right now. I'm just like
a wordsmith.
I'm stupid. Is that what it means? It's a wordsmith.
Like, I have verisimilitude.
I'm a dumb guy. I'm gonna say this once. I'm very bad with words.
Can
you explain that word too?
No, yeah, I'll explain. I just
I'm sorry, I'm just stupid.
There's like 6 million words.
Stupid guy with a mic.
Yeah, and there's like 6 million words in the English language, which is just
for the
stupid.
definition of 2 of them. What's vernacular, and then what was the other one? I've never heard that one before.
Verisimilitude.
Verisimilitude. Yeah.
There's so many.
Verisimilitude. But yeah, there's so
many
it's
sounds.
easy to do word plays, but there's also anecdotes. There's knock jokes. There's personal. There's self anecdotes. Yeah, there's a lot of different types of humor. Like for example, knock.
Classic.
Who's there?
Open the door. I can't reach the doorbell.
Yeah.
Because I'm a shorter
guy. Shorter guy.
I got another midget joke.
Clearly, that's a bad design choice. They should have made the doorbell at a height that
they could suit
shorter
you. They could suit
me
you
or
Ramzy.
Mr. Ramzy.
Exactly.
Yeah. You both are short guys.
Oh yeah, I love the short jokes.
How do you feel society judges you? And by society, I mean me.
Well, I
judging you for
feel
being short.
the air is cleaner down here because people do their
'Cause I
underwear
smoke and drink coffee
laundry
and I breathe.
regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like as long as you're a little bit lower, it's better.
Yeah.
Well,
Nailed it.
for myself, I was looking at my
Face.
nail in the face.
It's an
a
inside
Joe
joke.
Rogan reference.
We do Joe Rogan references throughout the show.
That sounds like a good joke, actually.
Pretty much the background of the inside joke is Joe Rogan, whenever you listen to his podcast, if he's ever excited about something, he'll use the term face to describe it and how long it's been in existence. Like, give me an object.
Poster.
Like, dude, have you ever just stopped to think
Yeah.
about how long posters have been in civilization?
Oh man.
Like, before the MacBook, all right? Like, think of that. Put that in your face right now and actually think about a poster coming in your face. I'm on Sci-Fi Channel, people. That's all I'm trying to say. That's Joe Rogan stuff.
There was a Jay Moore joke where he said that he caught one of his friends. One of his friends went up to the TV and he was telling like this news anchor to. I'm not really sure, but his wife walked in and he was trying to hump the TV. But I was gonna say about being a midget. I was studying my family tree to find out why I'm a midget, and I realized I was looking at a bonsai tree.
Have you ever repeated a joke, Mr. Ramzy?
That was for the bonsai joke. It's for the bonsai.
Yeah, and I travel by shoelace. I live in the cupboard and I shower in the sink.
What?
Because he's,
like a little
small.
baby.
Yeah.
Like a little baby.
It's
That's
like
what
he
it
takes
is.
sink baths.
Sink baths.
Yeah.
Well, you do that too. That's why I didn't find it
I
weird.
do too. That's why I love the smell of dishwasher detergent.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna.
As well.
Because I love the smell of your mom when she washes you. That's just weird. I'm gonna give myself the laugh track.
I wanted to give you
Just
the
to make
dump,
that awkward.
the dump for
You wanted to
that.
dump me for
Just
that.
for
Okay.
the sake of not letting anyone hear it.
Oh, okay. No. Everyone must hear that horrible joke. That I just did.
It's out there.
So show number 33. I performed in libraries, fashion shows, nursing homes, family reunions, roasts. I performed at many franchises. If you to go to I Never Repeat a Joke, you'll probably recognize a lot of these places. You know, you'll feel right at home when you watch it, as if you're there, because you know you've been there. The only joke that I've repeated was I said Dick. It was about how terrible, like, what were Dick Butkus' parents thinking when they called him Dick Butkus? Like, they knew their last name was Butkus, and they're like, well, what should we name our son? Let's name him Dick Butkus, you know, and they just ruined his life basically.
I think they went with Richard, but his nickname stuck. Yeah, his parents were bad people.
Stuck to the Butkus. And then I don't know, like segue out of Dick Butkus right now. This is the first time it's been brought up on the show, so I don't know.
Well, I met a woman actually the other day. I was with my business
Named
partner.
Dick or Butkus?
No, a woman. Her name was.
Because if her name was Dick, then
her name was gay. Her name was gay.
You might have wanted.
Those were two things that she enjoyed.
It's a Butkus.
I asked her if her name was gay. I asked her if it was short for Gail. I said it has to be short for something. She said no. She said it.
Not everything has to be short like you guys.
She said her mom ruined her life by calling her gay, and I actually have that video on YouTube because I was cashing in a lottery ticket, a $500 lottery ticket, and she was cashing it, and I was asking about how it is like to be named gay, and she said she gets made fun of all the time, so that's on YouTube.
What? She's on YouTube?
I was interviewing her. Yeah, I was cashing in a lottery ticket, a $500 lottery ticket, and her name was Gay, so I was recording it. So that's why it's on YouTube. What's the question?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He said
you were recording.
It must suck to have
cashing
your name,
a lottery ticket.
Yeah, and her name was Gay, and he said it must suck to have your name be gay, and she said what?
She said it's her mom's fault and she hates her mom and she wishes her name wasn't gay.
Terrible.
And it's all recorded.
Yeah.
Let's see. We gotta take a song break. It's 40 past, so that's our cue. Tune in. Keep tuning in. We're gonna have Ramzy in studio for a long time. How long can you stay for?
I'm sleeping. I'm spending the night.
Nice, man. All right, because we go late. We go pretty late.
So a couple more hours we got.
Yep, and then after that, more Ramzy. Keep tuning in. We're gonna hear Reverend Horton Heat, followed by Saves the Day, and then Schaefer James. This is B&V on the radio. If you want to call in, say hi, say
yes,
Brennan,
please.
I hate you. Number is 773-298-3386. Again, 773-298-3386.
Also, if you're a short person and you want to defend me and Ramzy, please call in. We need help.
Radio coming right back.
Alright, are there any of these, are these questions that you really wanted to get through?
It was just, they were just, you know, some of the bouncer.
Okay, cool. I think we'll do, I want to know what the funniest story you know is. And
Well, that's basically what my show